Here's what Dan Campbell said about Jameson Williams just a couple days ago. Asked about his performance against the Chicago Bears, where he caught the game-winning or a game kind of get back in the game touchdown. He said it was big. He's developing, it's the whole point. He's very much part of the offense. He's just continuing to grow. And, look, we can use him in the run game. We use him on other things other than deep routes, screens, intermediate. And we see a kid that just continues to work. He's having fun playing ball, and he's trying to get better. That is Dan Campbell's words. We've seen Jameson Williams having fun, contagious attitude, team player, all the things that we've been looking for, and yet he's just not getting the ball like he should. The Packers game was a glaring one for me because, look, you look at this, he gets in there, Panthers, Buccaneers, he catches a big touchdown, and then he's got the Ravens game is just nothing. But then Raiders, Chargers, Bears, Packers, 2 catches in every single game. Now the Bears game, huge catch, touchdown. Packers gets that pass across he's doing like a drag route, gets it, and he's just like this close from taking it. You can see the speed, but we're just not getting the ball in his hands enough. Instead, we trade for Peoples-Jones, who was like offsides on one of the plays, and then after that, we end up throwing an interception or a fumble. I can't remember exactly, but he lines up wrong. You got Reynolds out there. That's fine, but like, where is Jameson, and why aren't we throwing it deeper to him? A couple reasons. Number one, we're not getting any last game, especially against the Packers. We're not able to protect Goff, which is a little strange. But where's the help at, right? Like, where's the ability for us to scheme that up a little bit better, where we do a play action and then we roll out and throw it deep? It felt a lot stagnant in the last game, where it's just like, all right, line up 4 wide, snap it to Goff and shotgun, and hopefully somebody gets open. It felt more like that. I know that wasn't the full case, but where's the rollout stuff? Where's a little bit? And I get it, Goff, like when pressure is in his face and you can get pressure on Goff, he's glaringly not athletic. You can't tell it, because when he steps back there and rips throws, it's like, this is great. But when you move him off the spot, it's horrible. I mean, he's not athletic at all. So there's that. Number one, we're not protecting long enough to get it to him. But 2, I would love for us to just blatantly get him the ball. Screens, reverses, bubble screens, quick slants. Any way that we can get him 5 or 6 catches versus 2. I get we're looking for Amon-Ra. I get that we're trying to get the running game established. There's some things that we're trying to do, and I get it. And then the turnovers the last couple of games. So I get that stuff, but I haven't seen like an effort to get it to Jameson Williams and see what he can do. And I get that he had to prove himself. I get that he had to come back from injuries. I get all these things. But the last couple of games, it feels like, all right, let's make an effort to get it to a guy that was probably the best wide receiver out of college in a loaded wide receiver class a couple of years ago. He was the best, had the ACL injury, took a year off. He's ready to go. Let's get him the ball immediately in the beginning of games, similar to like the Jahmyr Gibbs. Jahmyr Gibbs started figuring it out. We're giving him the ball. Let's get him touches. We know Amon-Ra St. Brown can do his thing. Where in the world is Jameson Williams, where it's like we're getting our playmakers the ball? Like, that's what I want to see. So here's what they said. The stat speed can be a difference maker for the Lions offense. With it, he has the ability to stretch the field and leave open Amon-Ra and Sam Laporta. It was huge, and this is Dan Campbell talking. Obviously, we need 2 scores. This is talking about the Bears game. Just because, and the reason I bring this up is because he talked highly of him at the Bears game, but then the Packers game, you just didn't really see him getting the ball. And preferably need to score above the 2 minute for the first one. You really need to find a way and to force out the kick, the onside kick, blah, blah, blah. So it was huge to get Jameson Williams all the way in that 35-yard touchdown. We make it a couple plays and we get there, and he runs a heck of a route. He uses his speed. Goff finds him. He makes the play. Did he have the ability to strike quick with his speed over the top? It's an element that's hard to defend. That's what keeps defenses and defensive coordinators up at night. Exactly. We gotta find a way to throw it deep to him. Okay, you need protection for that. Okay, fine. That's a whole nother problem that we have right now. But number two, throw it to him, screens, draws, put him in the backfield. I mean, just show me that it's like, yeah, we're trying to get this dude the ball because he's explosive and he's good. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one. We've got a lot of problems. So it's not, I know we're all just like, throw it up to Jameson. That you can't do that every time, right? And you can't make that work every time, but there's different things that we could do to get him the ball. So let me know your thoughts in the comments on this one, and we'll see all of you on the next one.